one.
You do need to stop that one.
Finish. So we'll just do
So yes, all right. So we are now live over on.
Hello.
Oh, he's grabbing his coffee.
Hi.
We are now live over on. Oh, this isn't going very well again.
Hi everyone. So thanks for joining us on our YouTube live for our Sunday stamping inspirations, I guess.
Yes.
So we did a quick Facebook live just to get everyone to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. So as we said on there, we'll be using the Feels Like Frost DSP, specialty DSP, 6x6 with the frosted foliage, maybe for my project, and the frosted frames dies, which is a bundle from the Autumn Winter Catalogue by Stampin Up, which is available to order for demonstrators right now in August. But you too can, ooh, yes, there it is. You too, hi Julie! You too can order from this catalog when you join our team, Mitosu Stampers, and you can order 155 pounds worth of products from any of the catalogs that is current right now for £99.
And that's only until the end of August, that offer,
Yeah.
though, as well. After that, it's still a great offer anyway. You can then still pick from it after August, but you only get £130 worth of product rather than 155. So if you're interested in any of that, get £155 worth of stuff soon. Contact us for more details if that's something you're interested in or want to learn a little bit more about how you can actually get, if you can order from this. Because you can't order from this until the 4th of September, unless you're a demo.
Yes.
Yes. I know that's
So,
what Jay's just said,
yeah.
but I thought I'd better pipe up and say something, so I've just been sitting here being quiet.
Yes. Looking pretty.
Looking pretty, yes, well, that's another thing.
Cool. Right. So let's get to it.
Crack on. All right then, so we're going to flip the camera around. There we go. And good. Right, so as Jay said already, so yes, in the catalogue we've got the Feels Like Frost paper. Let me just get that round there. We have the Feels Like Frost paper, which is predominantly winter, Christmas. And so I'm just going to show you these quickly. All right, so you've got some lovely, lovely patterns or lovely photographic scenes here. Really, really nice. It's beautiful. It's beautiful paper, and you get 4 of each. Like this. So this side in the photo, I would say, is going to be predominantly your Christmas scenes, especially things like that. Look at how beautiful that paper
love
is.
that
It's
one.
lovely paper.
Can I use one of them?
If you want to use one of them. Well, Jay says, can I use one of them? That's the problem with beautiful paper, is the fact that you're scared to actually use it because it is so pretty. So, no, but use it. We are going to use. We're not going to be left over at Christmas time in January with loads and loads of paper. So our challenge as well is to use lots of the paper. So, and obviously this one's another beautiful one here as well. But so one side of it is these beautiful pictures, and the other side of it is pattern, and it is silver. Alright, so it's like this. Really, and again, really non-Christmassy. So, well, majority of them, that's obviously snowy, but you can use that for other scenes. This one here isn't Christmassy. This one here, and it's lovely. And I think this side of it, that side is perfect for making cards. This side of it is perfect, I think, for box making. Obviously some of them would be really good as backgrounds as well, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a card out of one of these, and it is actually my brother-in-law and sister's silver wedding anniversary coming up next week. So I figured, perfect, this paper fits this straight away. All right, so we have got silver, and I needed silver because 25 years is silver.
Oh.
Hence why I'm using the. Did you not clock that at all?
No, I didn't. That's
So that's hence why I'm using the silver paper, because it's not just for Christmas. That sounds like something else, doesn't it? So, and the paper I've decided to use is this one right here. All right. So it's that side is the photographic side, and this side is the side which I am going to use, and I'm going to make it into a square card as well. And the stamp set I'm going to be using is a non-Christmassy stamp set. Jay's going to be using the Christmas, the frosted foliage stamp set, I think, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll just do some
He's
stuff.
going to try something that, whereas I'm going for a non-Christmassy stamp set, which is obviously to make a difference because I want to do my own words. So you can see on this one here, it's got everything you need. It's got all the letters. Obviously, excuse me, I've already got all of my letters out ready, which I need. So that's what that's like. So I'm linking with normal stuff, which is in the normal annual catalogue, along with Christmas stuff, which will be available obviously from the 4th of September. Or if you want to sign up under our team and get £155 of stuff, you can get this one now. All right, so we've got a lot of people watching here, so thank you for joining in. Yes, Judy, this sweet's lovely, isn't it?
We got everything.
Hi Donna, yeah, we got everything. We got the whole thing. Wendy, hi. Mum, hello. What's that? Oh, you can eventually couldn't find the link. Yeah, we had this conversation earlier on, Mum. So that's fine. Yeah, the paper is beautiful. Who else is here?
Kathy, Donna.
Yes, Lindsay. No, Lyndall. Is that yeah, the paper is definitely a keeper. It's going to be hard to use, I think. So good. All right, so let's crack on. So I'm going to make a square card for this one. Now I'm going to take the Whisper White Thick. I think maybe do I need to zoom in on, move the camera down ever so slightly so I can see a bit more. I'm just going to zoom in a fraction. There we go. I think we're a little bit better there. That's good. All right, so I'm going to be using the Whisper White Thick paper for my card base. Okay, and I'm going to make this into a square. So what I'm going to do...
You can take your time.
I can take my time. Okay, I'm not... That's Jay's way of telling me don't rush because he still doesn't know what he's doing. So I'm going to take my trimmer and some Whisper White Thick paper. Okay, and I am going to trim this at 11 inches. Okay, can you just remind me what the American sizes are? 11 inches, okay, perfect.
11 inches by 8 and
Okay,
quarter.
which is fine. So obviously if you're in America and want to do this size, you just leave it where it is at 11 inches. And then I am then going to then trim it at 5.5. Down this way. And I am then going to score it at 5.5. So that gives me a 5.5 square piece of paper. All right. So that's that. Could you pass me the bone fold, please, Jay?
Yeah, yeah.
Good, good, thank you. So there is my card base. So we're just bone folding that one. All right. So I have got so 11 by 5.5, score at 5.5, get a card base. The paper is 6 by 6, so I am going to trim this down to, I think I'm going to trim this down to 5, because that's the base is 5.5, so I'm going to trim this down to a 5 by 5. Oh, I'm scared. Oh. There we go. I've cut it. We've done it. First bit of paper cut. So scary. So that there is going to sit in there. So because it's silver, it's going to just give me my nice silver background. All right. Then what I need to do is I actually need some Whisper White, which I've got my Whisper White Thick, but I need some actual normal Whisper White paper, please, Joe. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to then stamp, basically I'm going to have a bit of Whisper White here, and then, thank you, and then I'm going to stamp the words one letter at a time. Now I may regret doing this live, we will see, because I'm going to stamp one word at a time, one letter at a time, and I'm going to have happy 25th wedding anniversary. Okay, which is there, and I'm going to stamp some bits in there, but I'm going to stamp this out one at a time. Okay, so what you can see, I've already stamped my my letters, my words. I think this is the best way of doing it. So a little bit of a tip here for you: if you're going to be using this stamp set, stamp what you want out on a scrap bit of paper, and then cut it out so you can then look at positioning. Okay, and then that way you can then see what you're actually going to be doing, where you're going to be placing and looking for placement when you come to restamp it again. So otherwise it's going to be really difficult to line up. You'll probably have the H over here too far, and then it'll all look all ski-whiff. So the plan is, that's how it should look once I've stamped it. Yes, we will see. Did you take the ruler from me, Joe?
No, I've always had it.
I moved it over here. Yes, I did.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh yes, I did. So this here is, okay, that's working inches for you, because that's what I started off at. So I am going to trim my Whisper White piece down here to 3 3/4. Actually, I'm going to go with I'm going to go at 4 first, because that's my backup one. If this one doesn't work, I want a little bit of space. So I've done a 4x4 first. That's my backup. I'm then going to chop one down, which is going to be a 3/4 square bit. Okay, so that's the one which I'm now going to be using. Oops. And that's going to go in the middle like snaps, and this should now fit in there perfectly, like so. Alright, and I am going to put another layer on this as well, so just bear with me. Alright, here's the scary part, the actual stamping side of it. So I've got all of my letters out, so let's go with my H first. Now you could do this all, I suppose you could do this all and heat emboss everything if you really wanted to in silver. I was thinking of doing that, but I thought, no, that's a little bit too scary for a live video. So I'm going to just move this down for a little bit. So that's oh, I don't actually know if I prefer it like that now, actually. I've moved it around a bit. I'm having to play around with, no, I don't like it that way.
Are you gonna type?
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, change of plan now. This is I've forgotten. It was actually something I was going to do. No. Oh. Yes, I think it is too small. Okay, we've got a slight. Okay, I'm going. Oh, sorry, I'm going off with one thing which I don't enjoy doing.
That's quite a good tip though, like having it stamped out so then you can rearrange it how you like it on your piece.
It is. So how does that look for positioning, do we reckon? Happy 25th wedding anniversary, does that work?
Yeah. Why not have the 25 there as well? I think
Does that look a little bit?
prefer that way.
Does that look a little bit more pleasing to the eye?
Yeah.
I think that does. All right. So okay, right. We've gone off.
I can die.
Yeah, can you die cut that for me, please, Joe? If this doesn't work, I would go back to my original plan, which was on the 3 3/4 piece. Jay is just going to die cut that one out for me.
So the paper is that you need is 4 1/4 by 4 7/8, and then that will fit the die.
So 4 1/4 by 5 will be a big enough piece of paper for you to then die cut out. So so use that as a scrap piece of paper. When we will see what this looks. This is the first time we've die cut this as well. So we will see. And you've also got the little panel in there as well, Jay.
Do you want to show that whole thing then?
Yeah. Whilst we're waiting for Joe to die cut this out, these are the other dies which come with it. Okay. So you've got some snowflakes in here. You've got some other foliage, and some other little elements down here. So what you can do pretty much is you can then have this and then have them sprigging out behind it. Sprigging out, is that a word? I don't know if that's, I might have just created a new word. Sprigging out.
Sprigging out.
So there's the die, and here is the die cuts.
How about die cut it open?
Yeah.
That's just one run through.
And can you die cut me the panel as well, please? So there is and that's just one run through. I just need to just poke out a little bit like there.
The Stampin' Up dies are so much better.
Yeah, the new style dies which we've got. If anyone's obviously if you're aware that they're going to be they've changed over. I'm finding
Oh, I did not know that.
I am finding they are cutting really nicely.
It's stitched.
Did you not see that?
No, I did not.
So you've got a stitched die as well. So that's all. So I know it's got a snowflake on it, but I think we can work without that. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. If anything, I can get my scissors into that and snip that out if I really wanted to. So that's going to go in like that. And then can I get happy 25th wedding anniversary in here? I think I can. Yes, I can get happy 25th wedding anniversary in there. Okay, so that's how it's going to be, and I'm going to use the just a little bit of a pattern on the back there as well. So that's that. So Christmas for an August anniversary. Great. All right, so let's crack on. So I'm going to go black again. Like I said earlier on, you could do this and maybe do it as in heat embossed. Oh, actually, and I've not followed my own advice. Let's
I'll die cut you some elements if you want.
okay, if I need to hide anything.
Did you want it in different colors?
I could do. What if you think it looks good in different colours? What about some silver?
No, but you have silver.
Silver.
Blue or...
Mum, you're watching. What colours did Lynn and Dean have on their anniversary? Would the Stamparatus be better? Maybe. We will. I will find out in a moment. I'll let you know, Wendy. Well, Mum's saying keep it as the original. Oh, I've got conflicting results now.
Yeah.
Keep it as the original, which was that one with the wording, which is that one there, or keep it with the die. Okay, I'm going to let you decide. So it's either going to be something like that, or it will be with the sprigs. We're just going to let you tell us what you think.
I'll die cut you some stuff.
I'm confused now. Okay, Jay, you've thrown me off.
Yeah.
No, I am gonna stick with my original plan. I am gonna stick with my original plan, unless somebody comes in and tells me, oh, I like the die cut.
I like the die cut.
Okay, bouquet was different shades of pink roses. Now, I now like what you designed. Okay. Okay, right. Let's make a decision. I'm gonna go with the die cut, and oh, I'm so sorry. This is one thing I hate, is being indecisive on videos, and I'm just gonna totally throw myself off. Jay's fault.
Well, you might as well use the die. It's from the same.
It's from the same suite, yeah. So we are going to go with happy. All right. So that's. And if I position it roughly where I want it to be, then I know the positioning of the letters. So H. I'm concerned my head is going to get in here.
Blushing bright.
Concentration going on this. I don't know if not I should have done this. Oh yeah, my head is getting in the way. I don't know whether or not I should have done this as a live video. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, never mind.
That's fine.
I can feel that in. So I'm just going to go through. As I've already got all the letters out ready for everything.
I did think you were brave doing the happy anniversary. It did make a difference.
Yeah. Oh, scary.
You could have used well written, well said. You know.
I could have done, but you know what? I like to. We'll see what it comes out like. I will make a decision. If not, then we will wing it and we'll do something else. And they're all joined up letters as well. So yeah, you just get all your letters nice and close to each other, and then they'll all be joined up. That one doesn't want to stick to the block. Oh, the pressure's on. I don't know if I like doing this under the pressure. This is really
Nearly there.
It's a little bit wonky. Well, it's definitely handmade.
It's lovely. You can stamp the wishes.
Am I spelling anniversary? Okay, A-double-M. The
What stamp set are you using? It's the Make a Difference, Letitia. Hi, Anne.
There's my E gone. There's my E.
It's such a good set because
It is a lovely set. You do need to have nerves when doing it.
have you shown the picture?
I did, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's got the letters, numbers, flourish, stamp, handmade, handcrafted, just for you. It's great when you're making cards for other people or for craft fairs. So that's a little hint of what I'm doing today. still haven't figured out. That's nice. I like this one.
I don't know whether I'm going to like this. Where's my R gone? A-double-N-I-V-E-R. There we go. It's got very dark all of a sudden again.
Oh, I need to switch on the light. The side light. Oh, we don't have the spotlight.
We don't.
Okay then. Where did you put it?
Oh, that was nerve-wracking. What does that think? Yeah, such patience to stamp all those letters. Yes, and I was a little bit. I think I've gone a little bit funny on my happy at the top there. What do we think? Does that look alright, or does that look a little bit funky? I think it looks a little bit funky myself. Do you agree with me, Jay? And that could be better, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Ooh, that's bright. If you're not happy with it, then that's fine. You could always just continue with that and then stamp another one afterwards and just prop it up.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what Jay says. I am gonna remake that again because I'm not quite happy with how that's come out with live, because I need to get my happy needs to come over just a little bit more. My wedding anniversary is fine. My happy needs to be over just a little bit more, so I didn't really follow my rule. My positioning was ever so slightly out. So I'm going to stick this down and make the card as I would do, but then what I do is off camera is I'll do this again, and then I can then stick it over the top of it, which will then work perfectly fine. So there's not a problem with that, and so that's a good thing with doing this is layers. If you do make mistakes and not happy, it's just a bit of paper. We just do it again until we're happy with it, or we just layer it up. So there's never any mistake. There's not really. You can always correct it. So that's that. What I did want to do though is I did want to have this embossed as well, this panel. So I was thinking of doing this with the textured, the subtle dynamic textured impressions embossing folder, which has probably changed names now in the new catalogue. Can you could you get me the plates? Actually, I'm gonna emboss this with this. I need the embossing plate, please. Thank you. Alright, so if you're unsure of this, okay, we're going to go with the embossing plate down here. We're going to put the 3D...
Is that the actual 3D? It's not 3D.
Oh, it's a thick one, though. It's a textured one. Oh, not a 3D, it's a textured one. So it's
old style.
It's the old style, but it's one of the thick ones. I'm going to put that in there and run this through. This is just going to add another element to this. And can you see what I've done there? All right, so it's just given, can you see that on there? Yeah, I think you can. It's just given you another element. So we're going to stick that down there on some foam pads. That there is going to go in like so. Yes.
You're going to use Blushing Bride and Rococo Rose?
Yeah, I will do. So Blushing Bride and Rococo Rose. And yeah, I need some foam pads.
I'll get it. Here.
Thank you. See, it's great when you got an assistant.
Yeah, you'll be doing loads of stuff for me in a minute.
I now need a picky tool. You'll take your pick tool. Thank you very much. Okay, so I am going to stick this one up here on some foam pads. so. Let's give them lots in there, because we don't want a saggy middle, do we? That one, I probably could have got away with just doing 5 on that one, but you know. Do the top and bottom first, and then line up the middle. Yes, there are ways that you would do that. Start from the middle and work your way out. Is always a good little tip when doing that, working with those lettering. I think it's just because I was rushing for the video that I should have just taken my time and relaxed. So that's that. So that there is going to go somewhere. Stand up for this. In the middle like that. Okay. Then this is going to go and stick on that one in there like that. And then I'm going to put the blush and bride bits and the other elements we can have coming out and sticking out of these bits down here, which is the matching colours then, which were part of my sister's wedding 25 years ago. Well, similar colours to the wedding 25 years ago. So it then just pulls in the different colours. So how do we think about that? Does that look alright? Jay, would you like to give your...
Yeah, amazing. Why are you laughing? I love it.
Like so. So then it just brings in the other elements there. So that's all in. I'm going to stick this on some foam pads as well. So, and what I will do is I am going to do this again off camera, and I'm just going to take my time with it. And I'm just going to take my time with it and make sure I get it all lined up perfectly the way I want it, and yeah, we'll be fine.
They're probably going to notice the card more if there's a bit of a wonk in it.
Yeah, like I say, it's handmade, isn't it? The cards shouldn't be perfect if they're handmade. We want them to be perfect, but it just adds that element to it. So I am going to put a little bit of glue on the back of this one here. And that's going to go in there. That's it. Bit of glue on that one. So now Jay's doing something and he's happy with what he's found. You can probably hear him oohing and ahhing in the background. Actually, no, I want to move that. I want to put... I just realised what I've done. That's the one. And then up the top here, I'm then going to do the same. Like that. That's good. And then that one there is going to sit over the top of that like that. That's it. And then I'm going to then grab this, my card base, and...
Are you done already?
I am done actually, it's all come together quite quickly. Dre's panicking now. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back over here. Seems a shame to cover up that paper, but we've got to use it. Don't be scared of using these papers. And we will stick that down in the middle. And there we go. I will pay. I'm going to pay. Yeah, so I'm going to pay more attention. I'm going to do that sentiment again. So, because I'm not quite happy with it, and because I've done it on foam pads, I probably can actually get that one off. And that's it. That's my wedding silver wedding cards. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, so I'm not happy with the sentiments. I'm going to do that part again, because I think that just needs it just needs a little bit more attention to it. So if you do get the Make a Difference stamp set, be prepared. It does take a little bit of practice, getting used to it, because it is one letter at a time, and if you're ever so slightly off, then it's going to really throw it out. So there we go. Thank you very much. So yes, hopefully they like it. We've done actually all of their presents are actually all handmade this year, which is quite nice. And me and Mum did a nice little thing. So maybe I will do something. I will show you. I'll just have to get it back off of them to show you. But that's it. So there we go. So bring that in. You can see. So, and that's Christmas papers turned into a all year round card. There we go. Anniversary. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to pass you over to Jay now. And yes, we will go. I don't know what he's actually making. Yes, I do.
Huh? Do you know?
I think I know.
Okay. I'm just going to tape that down. Hi! Right, so I'll bring my stuff. So this is the gorgeous paper that I've just cut.
My God, she just
Look how
cut it.
pretty.
It is very lovely paper.
And that's the back of it. Hi, Susan. So, I have used on the packet. If you're unaware, it actually tells you what the coordinating colors under there. Hi, Gigi. So I'm using that as an kind of like to inspire the colors that I'm using today. So the base would be balmy blue, and other than that, I don't know what else is going on. So
as you can see, we're very organised as normal,
yeah.
But I don't think our Sunday videos will be the same.
No. So basically, we got given this beautiful pencil by our royalty mate, Sue Hookins at suepaperworks.wordpress.com. So it says #believe in yourself. So we got gifted this and another one during Barry's make and take birthday bash kind of thing. So I thought I'll create something with that pencil. So it's gonna be like a pencil holder, ideal for gifting. So for craft fairs or back to school. I know kids in the UK have just finished school, but it's never too early. But yes, so it could be for Christmas fairs and things like that. So the size of the pencil is, it hasn't got eraser. So the size of the pencil, so I don't know if it's the same as with eraser. That's 17.4 or by in inches 6 7/8. Thanks, Wendy. So I'm gonna do a holder for that one. So this is 2" by 11 inches, and that is let's have a look. My measurements, 5 centimeters and then 28 centimeters that way. So I'm gonna bring in the scoreboard and just put that aside. So I'll do it in centimeters first, and then I'll talk you through in inches. So with, as I said, that is 5 centimeters that way and 28 centimeters. So I'll line it on the long edge, scoring at 19, 20, 25.5, and 26. Oh, that went wonky. 25.5 and 26.5. And that is pretty much the scoring that you need to do. I don't know if you can see there. And then what I need to do is fold that, the second, so that's the first on the right, and then the second, fold that, and then turn it that way. And I'm just gonna mark at, so I'm gonna put a hole on there. So I'm just gonna mark it at 2.6, so it's kind of like in the middle. So 4 inches, take that off. So for the inches, it is 7.5, 7.8, 10 inches, no, 10 and 1/8 on my thing, and then 10.5, and then that will just be kind of the same. Fold it in half, fold the second score line on the right down there, and then mark that at 1 inch. Okay, so that one is just to mark it where you're gonna put the hole. So I thought I was gonna, my prototype I couldn't decide where the hole is. So you can either have it on the right or like more centralized. So I'm gonna do it more centralized. So with the DSP, oh, it's raining heavily. So that one is there, and we have the trio tag punch, which is there, and what's that, 1/2 inch circle punch. So if we have, I'm just gonna burnish the folds, all of them. Yeah.
Don't know what's giving us that inkling.
So I don't know if this is gonna be, I haven't actually designed, as you can see, that's all I got up to, and I probably won't do that anyway. So that is basically, I thought I'll keep it like simple, and then it'll fall flat if you're just having it in your kind of like box. Before you add the pencil, you can have it all stacked up. So we're gonna do the DSP. So I'm gonna cut that in, what's that one, 2 inches. So with the DSP, I'm gonna cut that at, I'll do 2. So for the bottom part, I'm gonna, ooh, is it gonna be 4? How is that? Yay. 4.5. Okay. I'll do it as 1.5 because I'm gonna be putting the label right on top. So 1.5. So that is gonna go there. But as I said, I'm gonna actually do the die cut label, and that's gonna go up there. So at least you're seeing most of the DSP. And for one sheet of 6x6, obviously you can make 3 if you want to make loads of, if you have grandkids and things like that, or doing craft fairs. So with the trio punch, I'm just gonna do the corners. So make sure you're aligning that and that corner there. Put it on there and then just do it that way. This one is a corner punch. So you can do it that way and then this way. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it like that because I didn't like it with the 3 load holes in there, but you can put that in and then put the ribbon on, which the suite comes with a gorgeous ribbon, this one. So I'm gonna try and incorporate that somewhere, which is the metallic ribbon, and it's shimmery. Okay, so that is that. I'm gonna stick that on before I change my mind. So that's gonna go there, that's gonna go, oh no, like that. So it's gonna go there. And the stamping, I'm actually gonna do the, if you don't want to use your DSP, and you just want to look at it, you can always do the stamping with these. This is perfect project for me. I have two sets of straws. One looks like bamboo and the other one has cow spots. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yes, so I'm doing the, I'm cutting the top with the inch, but you can probably use the classic label or a bigger circle punch to put in. So I'm just gonna align that. So, this is 1.75, 1 3/4. I don't know if I said that already, and 4.5 in centimeters. So I'm just gonna add that on, leaving a bit of equal gap on the top and at the bottom there. So that's gonna go like that. And remember the mark that I created. So on my half a circle inch punch pencil, I've actually, I don't know if you can see, but on the middle of that punch is like a line where it's like the furthermost part of that punch, because obviously it punches the side first and then it cuts it out. So on the actual punch on the side, I've just marked where that is. So in a way, that's my guide to say that that's halfway through. So you can do that, or you can just gauge how far it is on here. So with that in mind, so that is halfway. I'm gonna fold the first one in. No, I'm gonna keep it up, and then you just basically line that up. He said. How did I do it?
That's not good if you can't remember, is it?
I've just done it like ages, like, oh, okay. I've just done it like,
Sense.
wait, can't see. Is it the first one? Oh, okay, that's it. So the first, yeah, fold it the first, and then align that where that mark is. So I know that it's, if I do it there, so you can see, and then just align it, making sure that when you align it, that the sides are equal if you want to, and it doesn't actually go over the score line. Does that look straight? There you go. So that cuts that out. So I've made that tab longer so it actually sticks onto the backing. So that is that. So all we need to do is add glue to there. Bar is stamping his
I'm still not happy with that.
stamping his thing. There you go. So when you are folding it, fold there, and then fold the second. So if you can see that bottom part, that second part there, you can't see. So yeah, fold there and then there. There you go. And I'll just burnish that. If you have a pack of pencils, obviously that would be nice as well. But I thought one is good. There you go. And that will fit into there. and then I'm just gonna do a topper for the sentiment. So because the bundle comes with the dies, I thought I'll use those dies, which is, oh, Bar's using it, and he's using my paper.
However,
It's fine. I just need the whisper white. Thanks. Do you need the rest of it?
no, I don't.
Okay.
No. Was that cut to size?
No, that was your off cut.
That was my. That's what I thought. That's
Yeah.
why I figured I'd use it.
Yeah. You know, I just like using your off cuts. So I'm just gonna do something a little Yuletide cheer. And is that gonna be big enough? Yeah, Barry's not being my handy hand tonight.
Sorry, what do you want?
It's fine.
He's got it. Good.
So coming back onto here, we have Blushing Bride, Knight of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Rococo Rose. I might do Knight of Navy. I do like my blues. So I'm just gonna do Knight of Navy. And tap that on. So that's what Barry's cut out. So I'm just gonna use that as a guide there. Oh, that's really dark, isn't it? There you go. And then I will do some of this one. Just take that off. In. What have we got? Balmy blue. So, balmy blue, I'll go Blushing Bride actually. There you go. Where's the dye that you've
What time?
used? Oh, there. So that's gonna go there. So I just want a little bit of stamping on the edges. So this is the Blushing Bride. I'm just gonna check. Okay, that's first generation, and then stamped off. You can't hardly see the second one, so I'm just gonna do it the first one. There we go. Just a couple of stamping left and right, and I'm just gonna die cut that like that. Okay. Let's see if I can do
Just
that.
shout if you want anything.
That's all right, you're busy. Never mind. So if you do have a straight edge die and you're running it through your cutting machine, it's always good to just slant it. Put it on a slanted angle, just so it doesn't run through the roller all in one go. And it'll just keep it. It will just run through smoother on there. Okay. There we go. So that's quite cool, right? Beautiful. Thank you. Right, so did it go? So you could always use glue dot to put at the bottom and on top there to keep that in place. I am going to add nearly there. So I'm gonna add that.
Take your time.
Take my time there, and then when it if you have it in your box there, it can keep it flat, and then it can be put in. So I'm just gonna add that on there. How am I adding it? Glue. Where's my glue? There.
Looks pretty.
Hmm.
Yours looks really pretty. That's DSP works well with.
Yeah. It looks really nice. So I'm adding it on the top there, and I'm gonna add it at the bottom here, so I know that
I'm not gonna go over, or you can have it that way. So there we go. It is hiding a little bit of the DSP, so you could always fold it down, use your grid paper to line it up. This is. Oh, is it food time for the cat?
It is.
Okay,
Are you hungry?
there we go. So then that can just go up like that. You can be even more fancy and then add the die cuts if you want to. This is so, that's really lovely. But I'm not going to. Oh, I'm not going to. Oh, that's lovely. That's nice, isn't it? I really like it.
You like your sprigging again?
I do like my fluorescent sprigs. Okay, I'm gonna add it. I'm just gonna add
Just
it.
add it.
Just add it.
Yay!
Are you happy
I'm
now?
happy.
Right. So I'm just gonna squish that in there.
Do you want dinner?
Oh. I already had this pre-cut. I pre-cut it for Barry, but he didn't use it, so I might as well. Might as well use it. What you could do is you could always color that as well, if you want, or use colored card, like what I've given Barry, Blushing Bride Rococo Rose, as well. Right, I'm just gonna get my mini glue dot. So glue dot. So you can have glue dot there. Ooh. And then glue dot on the top. There. Feed it through at the bottom, if you can see. And then if you do have any like writing, you could always have it there. Okay, that is stuck. And that is stuck, and I'm just gonna have this. You could always have it at the bottom there. No, I'm gonna have it on the right. Okay, and then just tie that down as well. So this is the metallic ribbon from the same suite. I'm just gonna double dot it. You can make it fancier if you would like. See, I can't even double knot. Pressure!
I know. It's the pressure of live is
Right, double knot. Scissors? Did you have it earlier?
no, I didn't.
You could look for it.
Good.
Right, I've got this. And then just gonna cut that off. And then I'm just gonna feed that down below. Okay.
There we go.
So you did have it.
I did have it, sorry. I was hiding it all along.
Right, there we go. So you could always have that at the bottom there to just so you can still see there, and it just has whatchamacallit, you can just see it at the back. There you go. Hope you like that idea. You could always do the, as I said earlier, the top on there, and keep that the ribbon on top, but I quite like it on there. And if you don't want the back, you could always write something at the back as well, to and from. glue that at the back, so then that keeps in place, and then you can just see a hint of it on top there. Okay.
And I finished my card.
Oh, you finished your
I'm
card.
a bit happier with that one now.
Okay. There you go. So using the frosted floral.
The
I don't even know. Feels like frost. DSP.
feels like frosted. Yeah, DSP. Make a difference stamp sets, and yeah,
And what else?
and the dies.
Frosted frame dies. And the stamp set is frosted foliage.
And so these will be available for you in.
Did
in
you want to
September.
sit down again and just show your face? Show your face.
There you go.
Sorry, a bit all over the place.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to come back to you now. There we go.
Oh, what did Amy? Did you have 2 holes in your sample for 2 straws? I did have 2 holes on the sample, just because I didn't know where I wanted it. But yes, you can have more than 1 hole on there.
You can have 2 pencils.
Yeah, 2 pencils.
So
Pen or
his
pen,
and hers.
Yeah, pen and pencil.
Yeah.
Pencil as well. So you can have a whatchamacallit, a bundle of.
So, yeah.
As
So
well.
there was my wedding card. That one there, anniversary card. Yes. So I've done the wording again. You might be able to see that there. I've done the wording again. It's a little bit better now, I think. It's better than it was anyway. Still, it takes practice, this stamp set. So if you do have it, practice on some scrap paper first before you decide to do a live video. Might be might be the good thing to do. But that's that one there. So that's using that paper for a silver wedding anniversary. And Jay has made a cute little gift pen
Hi
holder.
Valerie, thank you.
So I think that's really nice, and that paper is just adorable. The colours on it as well, and because you've cut that up quite a bit, you can't actually see that it's very wintry.
Yes. Yes.
Because it's more of hints of.
I was being stingy as
You
usual
was.
because you can use the rest for a card, so you can just have that as a.
Yeah, actually, we should have done that, shouldn't we? It's a nice card with that as
Yeah.
well.
Well, maybe next week you can make one.
Yes, with that bit of paper. There's
Yeah.
my challenge for the week. Do a
What,
coordinate.
what am I gonna do then?
I don't know. You can make another.
Okay, I'll make a pop-up
I don't know.
card, maybe.
We'll see. So yeah, so I
Cool.
think that's really, really nice actually. That's really, and the colours are just beautiful. Yeah. So good. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much.
Sorry, it felt a little bit all
we
over
haven't
the
been
place
on that
again.
long.
We
to be
haven't,
fair.
no.
Not as long as other
We've
times.
still been on an hour and 10
Okay.
minutes. Yeah. We're still not great at these videos, so please bear with us whilst we just get ourselves sorted, and that's just us. We're just a little bit all over the place when we do these videos.
Fine.
It's fine. We just
Yes.
wing it as we go along.
It's so much fun.
So hopefully you enjoy that. If you'd like to see anything different, or you'd like us to do anything different, please let us know. But yeah, thank you for watching anyway.
Yes, thank you.
If you want to buy any of these Christmas things, contact us or go over to our website and go onto the Join the Fun page, join the team page, because you can get these products now and you can get £155 worth of them for just £99. And that offer is available to anyone living in France, Germany, Netherlands and Austria as well. Obviously the euro will be the equivalent to the pound. I'm not sure, so I think I can't remember what it is. It's normally 120 euros, I think it is, and then you'll get, I can't remember.
Check our website
Check our
for the
website
promotions.
for the euro, for the euro ones.
Okay.
Yes.
No, Amy, we haven't tried it yet, but we do have lint rollers because of our cats, so we're gonna try that soon. Have you done a bit? Yes.
That's a lint roller. Yes, no, we haven't done that yet, but thank you for sharing that technique with us last week. That was really, really good.
Cool.
So, yes.
Yes, thank you so much. Thanks again, and have a good week.
And yeah, we'll see you next. Well, we might see you Wednesday. We're going to try and do a Facebook.
Oh, are
Live.
you?
Yes,
You
I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. And you as well. Maybe midweek Wednesday we're going to try and do a Facebook video, midweek video, and then we'll do our YouTube videos on the Sundays. So we may see you on Wednesday, and if not, we will see you Sunday.
Oh, I know what I could do. Yes, I know what.
She's got an
We'll
idea.
see you Wednesday.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Bye. How do I stop?